The coming weekend sees an enticing clash between Liverpool and Chelsea. Manchester City are in the hunt for an 18th consecutive victory, while over in the Liga it's a top of the table clash. Here's this week's EuroFantasyLeague preview. Hello, I am your host Nicholas Carroll, ready to get straight into the weekend fixtures, as always starting with the Premier League. Liverpool at home to Chelsea will be a match between two sides who have won their last 3 matches and appear to be on the improve. While just 3 points separates the two, the result could be the difference between them being even or Liverpool falling 6 points behind on the table, and Jurgen Klopp will certainly be desperate to stay in touch with the top 4. He would be encouraged by their recent goal-scoring form with 10 goals in their last 3 matches. Mohamed Salah continuing to lead the way after returning 10 points for his owners with his second consecutive brace. Sadio Mane owners would have been pleased to see the Senegalese winger starting last week, and despite only accruing 2 points for the clean sheet, provides a great deal of promise if he can return to full form. Likewise, Philippe Coutinho showed he might just be back to his best with a goal and an assist against Southampton for 8 points. For the away side, a 4-goal haul against West Bromwich Albion announced a potential return to form for Eden Hazard, scoring a brace for just his second and third Premier League goals this season, however in doing so making it 3 goals from his last 3 outings. Marcos Alonso proved once again to be one of the best buys in the Euro fantasy world, valued at just $2 million, providing a clean sheet return and his 3rd goal of the season, while Alvaro Morata grabbed a goal and an assist. The next of our feature matches sees Burnley at home to Arsenal. While on paper it looks somewhat like a mismatch, but Burnley have proven to be a completely different outfit at home. They've lost just once at the Turf Moor this season, while conceding just 2 goals in total. In fantasy terms, the defence has certainly led the way for Burnley, with their top 5 scorers being 4 defenders and their goalkeeper Nick Pope, who has now produced 3 consecutive 7-point performances. Whether they can hold out the Gunners, however, is another question. Arsenal certainly haven't travelled well this season, with just 1 win to show for their efforts. However, they look to have picked up some form in last week's derby and could provide some pleasing returns in the coming weeks. Shkodran Mustafi had a welcome return after a 6-week layoff, earning 5 points for the clean sheet and another 4 with his stunning headed goal against Tottenham. With just 1% ownership, he may be one to jump on in the coming weeks. Alexis Sanchez scored the Gunners' 2nd and just his 2nd of the season, so fantasy managers may still want to see a little more consistency before forking out $12.5 million for the Chilean. The newly promoted Huddersfield have provided some mixed form of late and have failed to score in 4 of their last 6 outings. While 2 consecutive home wins will no doubt have built some confidence, the Terriers will now have to host Manchester City, who of course top the table, have scored 18 goals in their last 5 league matches and are on a 17-match winning streak across all competitions. While City provides numerous valuable options in attack, the question of which to invest in remains a difficult one. Gabriel Jesus played 90 minutes in last week's win over Leicester, and Sergio Aguero's start in their midweek Champions League fixture may be a small hint that Jesus will lead the line again come Sunday. Likewise, David Villa, Fernandinho and the informed Leroy Sané were all rested against Feyenoord, meaning a likely start for the trio in Huddersfield. However, this also means a possible bench position for Raheem Sterling, who played 88 minutes on Tuesday. Over in Serie A, Sunday night's fixture sees the reigning champions Juventus up against last season's fairy tale survivors Crotone. The Bianconeri lost 2nd spot and fell 5 points behind Napoli with a demoralising loss to Sampdoria last week. They will certainly be eager to put that setback behind them, and a game at home to the Calabrians provides some big potential for goals. Gonzalo Higuain may just be the most promising option, having scored 5 goals in his last 4 Serie A appearances. Paulo Dybala has struggled to keep up with his incredible early season form, and while he will be at the forefront of any attacking opportunities, minutes may be an issue after playing 90 in Wednesday's Champions League fixture. With the clean sheet also up for grabs, the Juve defence backed by a midweek clean sheet at home to Barcelona could provide some enticing options. For the away team, Marcelo Trotta has top scored for the club with just 14 points in total, meaning they're probably not worth a thought of selection. Sorry, Crotone. And finally in La Liga, number 2 plays number 1 when Valencia host Barcelona on Sunday. Both teams have won their last 4 league matches and have been scoring goals for fun of late. Valencia at home remain undefeated this season and have conceded just 2 goals. As a result, Neto remains a top EuroFantasy scorer for the club, though shutting out Barca provides a difficult task ahead. Equal with the keeper on 34 points is Simone Zaza, who has been in scintillating form in front of goal. Prior to last week's 0 against Leganes, the Italian had scored in his last 6 La Liga outings. Though not to be outdone, his attacking partner Rodrigo Moreno had scored in his last 8 prior to last weekend. Looking to stop them, however, will be Mark ter Stegen, who sits as the EuroFantasyLeague's top scorer for La Liga, with 8 clean sheets to his name. Jordi Alba continues to provide returns from clean sheets and assists. However, the 31% of managers who own Lionel Messi will be hoping for some improvement for the Argentinian, who has scored just 1 goal in his last 5 appearances. That's it from me. Managers, it's time to get those squads ready. Of course, if you're not already registered, log on to EuroFantasyLeague.com and join in the fun. Otherwise, until next time, good luck with your teams.